Hello, kindergartners. Mrs. Fondre here. Today, we're going to talk about texture. Do you say texture? Texture. It's the way that something feels. So, if you feel maybe your shirt, maybe it feels soft. Or if you feel your table or your desk, maybe it's smooth. Maybe if you feel a pillow, maybe it's fluffy. Okay. Or maybe you feel I'm trying to think, maybe your wall's bumpy or maybe it has little lines in it. And today it's a very simple project that we're working on, and it's capturing texture on paper. And it's a really fun idea where you take a piece of paper, normal piece of paper, and a crayon. And you can see I don't have any paper on this crayon because you're actually going to be holding the crayon on its side when you rub for texture, okay? In school, we have these fun little things called texture plates that are just plastic with a bunch of different lines on them. But I think it's going to be even more fun to go around and maybe do some exploring at your home and get textures anywhere. Maybe it's the floor, maybe it is a wall that's a little bumpy like brick. I know a few weeks ago we did leaf rubbings, which is technically a texture because it had those bumps on the leaf. So that's kind of a texture too you can maybe play around with. So I just want to show you quick how to do this with your paper and your texture and your crayon. All right. So once you find your flat area, whoa, zoomed in here a little bit much. Once you find your texture, it could be, like I said, a wall or maybe the floor, or I don't know, you could go outside and use a tree. I don't know, you can find lots of bumpy things. You're gonna put your paper on top of it, okay? So you can see I'm using my texture plate. I put my paper right on top of it. Okay, cover it all up. And then with your crayon on its side, you hold your paper really still. You just rub back and forth. And you can see the texture shows up on the paper, okay? Now, you might not have perfect circles at home like this texture plate. Maybe you have something on the bottom of a pot or pan. If you can maybe have your people at home, like your parents or grandparents or aunt or uncle, help you find something with texture and try to capture it on a piece of paper. All right? So I'm really excited to see what you all come up with at home because you're going to have so many different textures than what I have at school right here. So when you're all done, can you take a picture of your texture drawings and send them to me in that Seesaw app? That would be great. Can't wait to see what you come up with. It's going to be fun. Happy creating!